Tēnā tātou katoa, good evening. A major multi-agency investigation into an Auckland drug syndicate has blown the lid on a cannabis growing operation that police say could have generated up to $25 million.
Immigration New Zealand has revealed the criminal syndicate involved Vietnamese nationals, and it's now investigating a number of accredited employers connected to the scheme. Nick Trubridge has the story.
42 grow sites, nearly 7,000 plants, 53 raids, dozens of illegal workers. These are the shocking details of a major ongoing investigation by police and MB.
Operation Barrow is a 10-week operation. Its first 6 weeks had been a planning phase in which police worked with other agencies outside of the police to identify houses of interest where we believed large, sophisticated cannabis cultivations were being grown.
Then police pounced.
And then it was followed by a 3-week termination phase in which the teams went out and executed approximately 53 warrants across both Waimata and Counties Manukau.
Police say Vietnamese nationals are behind the operation. Immigration adding some came with the sole purpose of participating in organised crime. 10 arrests have been made so far. 12 people are also facing deportation.
They've believed to have come to New Zealand on legitimate work visas, travelled here legitimately, and then have been pulled into the organised crime sort of realm, I guess.
Police say the growing operation came to a street value of between $16 million and $25 million. Immigration, meanwhile, says the 12 deportations involve 9 migrants unlawfully in New Zealand, while a further 3 will be deported this weekend. 3 others on temporary visas have been served deportation liability notices, and potential deportation liability is being investigated for another 14.
Well, it is highly disappointing because largely the system is working very well. And I guess what I would urge and what I've said in the release, if something seems too good to be true, it generally is. And if people are being charged exorbitant sums of money to come to New Zealand, they should really ask themselves some questions as to whether that is legitimate or not.
And there's more. Immigration this afternoon revealing a number of accredited employers are being investigated too. 3 accredited employees have been identified so far.
I'd be surprised if there wasn't more accredited employees that come to our attention. But again, there could be any category of temporary visa that the people might hold or might have held before they become unlawful.
The scheme has had its issues. Soon crime syndicates could be added to the list.
Well, OK, Nick, this is potentially more illegal activity that's associated with the beleaguered accredited employers scheme.
Yeah, it sure is, Sam. And news just to hand, police basically saying there could be more charges. Obviously, there have already been 10 and they'll be going through the courts, but we could be seeing many more. That could also lead to more deportations. The police, as you heard in that track, have been working on this for about 10 weeks. There is about 3 weeks where they raided these properties. This was predominantly an indoor operation. We're not talking about fields, we're talking houses. As you could see, it looked like there were marijuana plants in attics of homes and under stairs and all that sort of thing. The police are issuing a warning tonight saying anyone involved in this activity will be caught. One person this will send a shiver down the spine of is the new Immigration Minister, of course, Erica Stanford. We're hoping to speak to her tomorrow because this is a fairly significant update on this scheme.
Nick, tēnā koe.